Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 4 as we continue on down through the Atchafalaya Basin now, since we have left the Atchafalaya River behind. We are just leaving camp, which was on the point of Yellow Bayou, and now we are going to head down the Yellow Bayou and cross this lake. It's supposed to be a pretty big size lake, but shouldn't be an issue. And then we're gonna go to Calumet and camp there for the night. And so that'll put us within a 20 to 25, 6 miles of the Gulf, I think. So that'd be cool. Trip should be wrapped up tomorrow, and then we'll spend a night at Burns Point, so pretty neat. Good night, quiet, tons of mosquitoes. It's like somebody flipped the switch and all of a sudden you just heard them just everywhere. It's just mosquitoes. And I don't know, I had hundreds inside the tent, inside the fly. The tent was fine, but yeah, it was pretty rough. And then tons of fish out here splashing. So that was kind of cool. I mean, you always wonder if they're gators coming up on shore or what, but we did see one. He was way out, kind of off the point we were staying on. I think he was waiting for us to clear out so he could have a spot back, but no issues at all. So yeah, yeah, we'll just see what today offers. It shouldn't be too terribly long of a day. We don't got terribly far to go, but nonetheless, we do got to cross this big lake. So, but here we go. Started down the east side of Yellow Bayou, and now we are cutting over to kind of the southwest corner. That's where the Wax Lake outlet should be. So yeah, it's a little ways out yet. It's a big body of water, some big old fish surfacing and going under. Still don't exactly know what they are. They look like some kind of a garb, but I just can't get a good enough look. You don't get a lot of time to process. So yeah, big body of water, but it's not awful, so we're getting there.
So this is our first sighting of Cypress, and it's really cool. Big.
Pretty cool. We got the cypress trees with the old man's beard, the moss hanging off of them. Super cool. That is the photo of the swamp right there. That is exactly what you think of. That is super cool. Cool looking tree. Look at these cool things. Isn't that neat? Very cool. And we're looking forward to seeing these the whole journey. Old man's beard. Holy. Well, very cool. So we're at the end of the Yellow Bayou, right near the Wax Lake outlet, and finally found our cypress with our old man's beard Spanish moss hanging off of it. So we had to paddle over and take a look at it up close, because man, when you think of the swamp, these are the trees, these are the pictures that that come to mind, is these old cypresses with that moss hanging off of them. So super cool. Very glad that I took the time to come over here. So cool stuff. We're gonna kind of make our way down Wax Lake Cutoff, and yeah, we'll make our way towards Calumet. Yeah, it don't look like it's very far.
What's that?
I said don't look far, it's right there.
Being only an 11-mile day, we take our time and really enjoy this stretch. We can see our stop for the day off in the distance. Even though this is a man-made channel, the area still looks very much untouched. It was a great opportunity to slowly paddle and simply enjoy the area.
Hey guys.
Hey, where y'all from?
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Wow. You having a good time?
Just up the river from here, you know? Well, pretty cool. We're down here a ways on the Wax Lake Cutoff, and came across some fishermen, and they did confirm that these big water breaches that we see are gar, so that's pretty cool. And then I guess we also came across the group of people filming for the Swamp People show, so that's pretty neat. Didn't really chat with them too much, just said hi and kept going. I don't want to disturb their operation. So yeah, pretty neat to be out and seeing activity for once. I mean, it was such a quiet stretch yesterday, nothing going on, and then today it's all activity and new adventures. So it's really kind of a fun little stretch here, and we've been enjoying it. So, and there's actually some current down here, so it's kind of nice. But yeah, pretty neat. So I mean, it's definitely looking a little swampy here on the shoreline.
Being hunting season for alligators, we see plenty of bait hanging. These hooks are about the size of your hand, or bigger, and are baited with a whole chicken.
All right, everybody, we are closing down day 4. We made it to Calumet, the Wax Lake boat launch. There's Ann, even though she didn't want to be in the video. So,
Hello.
yeah, nice spot. Got a nice...
I'm always eating when you're videoing me.
She's always eating. Nice sunset. Let's see if the camera will pick up the color. I mean, it's not terrible. Nice reflection in the water, though. And we got the highway bridge with the train bridge behind it. But it's actually kind of a nice, I mean, this is like a old Louisiana feel area here. The bridge looks old, everything looks old, the shoreline looks undeveloped, and then yeah, it's just super nice. So we had a short day today paddling. It was just from, let me get that color back, there we go. It was just from the beginning of Yellow Bayou down to this spot. So it was about 11 miles, I believe. Yeah. And
Yellow Bayou was super cool because we found our cypress trees with the Spanish moss, old man's beard, hanging off of them. And man, we paddled around in them for a while. It was really cool. So
it was really cool.
it was a pretty easy stretch, and there actually seems to be more current on this Wax Lake cutoff channel here than there is on the actual Atchafalaya. So it's kind of interesting the way that works. But so big day tomorrow. We're gonna get up before sunrise and try to be on the water before long after that. Yeah, we're gonna try to get down to the Gulf as early as we can. There's a chance for storms. We'll see. It's only 30% right now, but winds up to 10, and I don't know how winds at 10 miles an hour work on the Gulf, so I don't want to find out. We just would rather be there and done by then. So
yes, we would.
aside from that, we finally got the hammock up. I did it guys. The hammock's up. It's hanging on a fence post in a tree, but I finally am gonna have a night in a hammock. I hope I don't regret it, because the bugs are pretty crazy down here, but hopefully I'll be able to stay far enough away from the edges. So, anything to add?
No. I guess for future paddlers, this place doesn't have potable water, at least.
Not that they would guarantee.
Yeah, so some nice gentlemen just went out and got us some water, which was really fine. But yeah, what a beautiful day. And we had a whole afternoon to dry out and just enjoy the day.
Yeah, no, it's been nice. So we sat here early today, stuffing our face and getting ready for tomorrow. So that's going to do it for day 4. We'll see you guys in the morning.
Woo-hoo.
Well, good morning. Welcome to day 5. We are leaving as early as we possibly could. Damn near had a guy on a boat launch run us over because he just pulled around the launch and backed on down, and we were both sitting there, so we had to hop in the boats and just go. But there goes our campsite location. Just trying to get an early start to get ahead of the weather if there is any. We won't know until it happens or not. And yeah, on our way. Looks like we're coming up on the Intercoastal Waterway. This is pretty much an inland waterway that shipping traffic can take to avoid being out on the coast and dealing with ocean waves and currents. And so, yeah, pretty neat. Neat to see it. I knew it always existed, but this will be my first time actually seeing it. Goes quite a ways along the coast. I think you can go like Texas to Florida or something crazy like that. Big area. That's for sure. Got ourselves a barge coming down the waterway, and so we're gonna have to wait. We don't want to be caught out in the middle. The sun's directly behind us, so no doubt he can't see us. It's a long stretch. Just coming up on the Hog Bayou turnoff here from the Wax Lake cutoff, I believe it's called. There's a gator. There's Ann. Filming the gator. They're out here.
Hog Bayou turned out to be the busiest stretch we had encountered. There were many boats cruising around the bends, surprised to see kayakers in the bayou. We learned very quickly when we heard a boat coming to get to the side of the channel. We did get to have several great conversations with folks willing to answer our questions about this mysterious world. There was a constantly changing shoreline, from trees to bush to marsh. It was obvious the diversity of the area is immense. I find a surprising desire to want to explore the whole area. All of the small channels that cut off from Hog Bayou and head into the unknown is a real mystery that deserves exploration, but maybe not from a kayak.
All right, so this is a very critical junction here at Hog Bayou. There is a Y in the river, or in the channel, and you can either go right or you can kind of go straight, or left, if you will. Make sure if you're going to Burns Point, you stay on that left bank. You do not want to go that way. It leads deeper into the bayou. So, something to consider. I don't know if my camera will actually pick it up on the map. That is the split. You do not go right, you stay left. Well, what an abrupt sudden change in the little channel that we've been following on Hog Bayou. All of a sudden you get here and there's structures and pipelines. So it went from being a remote marsh that felt like no one's ever been into people infested. This is a second to last straight shot before you turn off for the Gulf.
Nature still dominates the area. There is some kind of balance between the industry and the surrounding environment that still makes this area a joy to paddle. Knowing the end is getting near, we are in no hurry to reach the Gulf. With good weather on our side, we take it easy and continue to appreciate where we are.
This is the tee off between the Gulf and the oil platform, and that should be our Gulf shot right there. Well, maybe not. Maybe there's some junk. Just beyond the junk. All right, everybody, we are moments away from hitting the Gulf of Mexico. We have made it. So this is the end of day 5. I mean, it's only 11:30, but we still got 2 miles to paddle the coast to Burns Point, but we have successfully made it down the Atchafalaya River, the Yellow Bayou, Wax Lake, and then the Hog Bayou, and now we are just floating the current out to the Gulf of Mexico. So it's pretty cool. Ann, what'd you think?
I loved it. We have had such perfect weather. It would be dicey if you didn't have nice weather, because there is literally today nowhere to get up from the Wax Lake Lodge. so, you know. And I expected to see more gators, but it's hunting season.
Yeah, we saw folks hunting gators, so.
Yeah, Josh saw somebody hauling in a dead gator.
So that's pretty cool. That's pretty much gonna wrap up this video. So I am going to run the camera until we get to Burns Point, and that'll pretty much do it. So I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate Ann being part of this journey. It was a good time we had together, and I will let you know what the end of the trip looks like at Burns Point. So until next time, you all take care, and we will see you on the next one. Later. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap, baby.